Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts.
And there was a heart.
Yes, it all came full circle in less than 1 second. But yeah, now you fight like little kids. I think you'd like this game because you can beat the shit out of them.
Oh, and you get experience and stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, are you supposed to be fighting them, or are you just doing it to troll?
No, they're a mini boss.
Oh. Man, this is the first game. That's crazy. Disney's made like the first game where you can actually like kill children.
I'm sure there's like old like NES and like DOS games and stuff where you can do that.
Wait, do you actually kill these things though? Like, do you
you
kill
don't, you
them?
don't, you don't kill them. I don't think you kill anything in Kingdom Hearts. The creator actually said there's no concept of death in Kingdom Hearts. So everyone just sort of keeps coming back.
Yeah, you're not even allowed to really beat children in Fable. Like, you kind of are. Like, if you, I don't think you're allowed to target them in any of the newer ones, but in the oldest one, as a kid, you can beat up kids, but you can't kill them. And
Well, it's okay if it's kid on kid.
yeah, and then in the, I think if you go to like one of the villages, like the only village that ever has any children, you aren't allowed to bring weapons into because they won't let you kill them. But you can just punch them and then get arrested.
I think it's really weird how, like, to avoid the whole kids issue in so many games, they just have no kids at all. Like Mass Effect. What else is there? Mass Effect, Infamous. Every like open world game I've ever played, there's just a bunch of adults running around, nothing else.
Yeah, it's really strange.
Assassin's Creed.
And a lot of games just don't do the kid thing right at all. Like, the only game I can think of that's ever done it right is The Walking Dead. Ever. Like, I can't think of another game where I've played with a kid and been like, wow, you know what? You're a realistic version of what a child is. Especially Mass Effect. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just kind of an unfortunate truth of media in general. I don't think I've seen a proper kid on TV either.
Yeah, not a lot. Sometimes they do it well, but, like, not often. Because the problem is you can't make them too adult or too childlike. So you make them too childlike, then everyone's like, wow, that's really immature for their age. And if you make them too adult, it's like, well, no kid's that smart. They write Clementine well, at least.
Mm-hmm. I think the key to it is just being able to make it so that the character can put two and two together, but doesn't really like pick up on things that an adult might.
Yeah, exactly. I really like how Clementine has lots of like little kid jokes. Like, that makes me laugh a lot. Like when what is it? I think she puts a bug on like Duck's pillow or something, and then Lee's just like, hey, blah blah blah, and she's like, he told me that I put a bug on his pillow, and I'm like, oh, really? Did you? And she's like, no. It was good. Yeah, Clementine and I would be friends.
But yes, thanks to hitting that switch, these things now move.
What is it? Were they not moving before?
I don't think so, but the key thing is there's now a green door that's open. Or red door, I don't know. There's a colored door that's now open. Also these cage things, which have treasure in them.
Wow, do you have to say it every time you do it?
Yes.
Thunder! It's not Pokemon.
I do wonder if, like, with magic, I've always wondered if it's like something to do with the word or something to do with the weapon or something to do with, like, something. How is magic cast in most games? They never really say.
So he has a spell called Thunder and then one called Sia.
Yep. It's actually a water spell.
Called Sia. Just open the frickin' chest already.
I can't until my command menu turns blue.
Open it.
There. Yeah, Mega Ether.
There, I hope that was worth it, whatever that is.
It heals magic to all your party members.
Wow, great. Don't know how effective that is. I've never played this game.
Magic is not very useful, but it can be used to heal you a bit, so that's good.
If I'm going by Pokemon, then you just got like basically an ancient relic that you'll never find again. In freaking Pokemon, it's impossible to find Ether, I swear. And they don't sell it anywhere. Like, anywhere.
Yeah, well, Ether in Pokemon makes it so you can use more attacks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. In just RPGs in general, Ethers are not really common, and yet they should be because they're not that useful, you know?
Yeah. Well, they'd be useful for me because, like, a lot of the time I'll be playing Pokemon and, like, I'll be trying to beat the Elite Four again for, like, the billionth time, then I'll run out of my favorite move, and I'm just like, ah, really?
But then just go to Pokemon Center. That's the thing. Like, Pokemon
No,
centers
like,
are so
Elite
common.
Four, though. You can't go to the Pokemon Center when you're battling the Elite Four.
Well,
And when you use a Revive, it doesn't recover your PP. It just requires your HP.
I thought you were talking about like each time you go and do it over and over again.
No, just like if I'm going through one run and I want to use like a certain Pokemon's move, like let's say I want to use Hydro Pump more than 5 times, I can't. Unless I want to waste like this sacred artifact. And that's the thing, it makes me not want to use them because I'm like, oh, what if I use it later? But then it's like, well, I'm never going to use it now. Like, I'm never going to use it.
It's too rare for its own good. Final Fantasy does that too. But yes, Oogie Boogie ate a heart, and now we can summon 2 Heartless.
Oh my goodness.
Threat level increased.
Yeah,
So yeah, this is kind of a weird, unique boss fight. You're on a roulette board of some sort, and he throws dice at you instead.
Gambling?
Yep, gambling in a Disney game. Oh my god.
And attacking children?
This is really the most risky world of everything in Disney. But
Doesn't Arden not like this movie?
Yeah, she said she hated it and didn't want it. We were going to do a commentary with her as well, but she said didn't want to.
Why does she not? Is it creep her out too much or what? Does she just not like it?
She said she hates it.
Why? What's to hate about this movie?
I haven't seen it, so you can't ask me.
I don't know, I thought it was good.
But yes, in order to hit Oogie Boogie in this fight, what you have to do is keep lined up with him. He's going to run around the field, and if you're not in the area where he is, then he'll make a gate. And if you're in the area of the gate, then he'll lift you up and you can go and hit him. If not, then he'll get hit by attacks. He can also roll dice, and will make different attacks like this buzzsaw for... Not buzzsaw.
And it just hits everyone
Sideways blade thing.
Why don't they jump over it like you?
Because they're dumb. But yeah, she has a couple of different attacks. He can summon 2 Heartless sometimes. But yeah, honestly, not really that much of a threat. The way the dice he throws, they won't be glowing, and that's what makes him do different attacks. And while they land on the ground, you can actually hit them back at him to do a bit of damage. And also, if you hit all the dice back in, then he won't attack you. But it's really hard to do. I don't know why, but it's really hard to do.
You know, this is kind of one of the games where I'd be actually excited to have DLC for it. Like, because I can see this as being, like, how cool would it be if they could release DLC for this game?
It'd be really cool. Like, imagine, like, just like, oh, well, we took a poll on what kind of what fans want for our world, and we just decided to put it in. $5. Well,
Yeah.
Maybe $15 probably, but still.
That's what I'm stoked for, actually, when the new one. Because for this world, something I thought would be really cool is, like, in the movie, they have this thing where he goes into the forest, and, like, he's in Halloween Town, right? But they have different trees, like he's in this forest and there's all these different trees with different like symbols on them from different holidays. And they have like the Easter world, like St. Patrick's Day, Christmas. He obviously goes into the Christmas one, so he's just like, oh look, a tree on a tree, what's that? Wouldn't that be cool if you could actually go and like see the other worlds too and just kind of troll around in them?
Yeah, actually in Kingdom Hearts 2 you do go to Christmas Town.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And you do see the other trees, you just can't go into them.
Oh, that's lame.
But do those even exist? Like, there's no movies that have them, right?
Yeah, they don't. It's not in the movie. I just think it'd be kind of neat if they could go further than the movie because they didn't have enough time to do everything in the movie.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Like, they do that with games sometimes. Well, not games based on movies, but you know.
Well, I mentioned this in the previous part, but they actually do, like, crazy research sometimes for the worldness. Like, there's a world based on Cinderella, and you, like, go inside the house with, like, the mice, and they actually researched the interior of Victorian-era houses so that they could get it accurate.
Oh no, now it's hopping.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to avoid it now?
By going under it.
Oh no! Oh, and you missed.
Yep.
Why doesn't he just keep doing that and then never do anything else?
Because he can only do it if he rolls the right dice. But yeah,
Did you win?
Is taken care of.
Yeah, you won.
But we're not at the end of the world yet.
And Sora still hasn't taken off that stupid eye patch mask.
And these bugs.
Oh, I thought that was something else.
Looks like gummy worms. Look at them, they're living gummy worms.
Yeah, the movie was a lot creepier than that, I'll tell you that much. Really? You couldn't put voice acting in for that part? Really?
It was only one line.
Was that really too much to ask?
They needed to have Sora say, "See ya!" There's actually like 15 different versions of saying "see ya." You just can't tell the difference. See you next time.